Hey, Dana here, Dana Michelle Healing. Today I want to do a reading just about the everyday things. So my question for today is going to be, what's the best time of day to take my dog Jewel for a walk? Because we're still trying to get into our routine and learn each other a little bit. So I want to see what my angels, guides, and ancestors have to say about that, and what her angels, guides, and ancestors have to say about that. So the first step, obviously, is to do your prayer work and your calling in of your angels, guides, and ancestors. And if you're reading for someone else, like your animal friend, then also calling in their angels, guides, and ancestors. So I'm going to take a moment to do that, calling in hers, because I've already called in mine for the day. All right, so we're going to be working in the Light Seers Tarot. Grab the cards out. And I'm just going to focus on my question as I shuffle. Sometimes gotta be patient. All right. So I have two cards that came up. The first one is the King of Cups in the reverse, and I don't know if you can see this one on the camera, but one flew over here and it's upside down. But my thing with upside down cards is sometimes I feel like they're part of the reading, especially if they've flown way over somewhere. And sometimes I just get this feeling that they're not part of the reading. This one, I feel like it is part of the reading, so I'm gonna flip it up and see what we have here. We have the moon. This is really interesting because with the King of Cups, I'm picking this card up in reverse. And for me, when I originally saw this, I noticed the sun around the back of the head. And now if this card would have been upright, I might have taken this to mean she needs to go on walks in the morning, like when the sun is rising. But because it's in reverse, I'm seeing that that's not the best time to take her. I'm seeing that she wants to be walked in the evenings. Maybe a little walk before dinner or before bed. Sometimes in this family we can have dinner kind of late, so I'm thinking before dinner is probably going to be the answer. But definitely right now I'm getting the feeling that she does not want to go on walks in the early morning, but more toward the evening hours. So you can see how those kind of came together. And then I have my tarot journal over here, so I'm going to make some notes about that. I just want to see if any other advice or guidance comes up, because I feel like there might be something more that needs to be added to this. What's funny is that I really don't take her for walks in the evening, because sometimes our evenings can be kind of hectic, and with school starting soon, my daughter going back to school, they're going to be even more hectic. My partner works late, and so it'll be interesting to see how this new routine comes into our schedule. But with work and school, it'll probably work better to do in the evenings instead of in the mornings. It'll be a good routine to get us into. Okay, this is funny because we have 3 people in our family. Me and my daughter and my partner, and I see that she really wants us to go on more family walks. She wants us to go together as much as possible and be together as much as possible. And that is a really sweet message, and I'm also not surprised because she is known as a Velcro dog, and she does follow me around everywhere, and she does love it best when we have our weekends together and everyone is home and nobody leaves for work or school or friends' houses or other activities and etc. So I'm not really surprised by that card. All right, so just a little recap. I'm seeing in this card, because I saw this daylight here, but it's in reverse, I'm seeing that she does not want to go in the early mornings. She likes a walk later in the day, more toward the evening, and she wants us to go together more often. Well, she wants us to go for walks together as often as possible. She wants us all to be together. If you have any questions about this reading or want to make any comments, share any insights, please leave a comment for me. I would love to read them. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for taking a look with me into how my little jewels, angels, guides, and ancestors communicated with me. Have a blessed day.